This year's Random Acts of Kindness Day falls during a pandemic for a second year in a row. But the foundation behind it wants you to consider being kind every day. In fact, spreading kindness not only helps others feel better about themselves, it can also boost the giver's health and happiness. Dr. Salim Surani joins us live to discuss what are some of the health benefits from being kind. Good morning, Dr. Surani. Thank you so much for being with us today, again, this hour. So how can kindness help your health?
Good morning, Barbie. Glad to be here. I think, we all know it. We all feel it. Anytime we give something, we feel good about it. But there are a lot of these studies which have shown that this random acts of kindness does something to your body, does something to your brain, which is not only good, but also beneficial. We call it helper's high. Anytime we do something good, there is a reward center in our brain which gets stimulated and we feel happy about it. On the other hand, if you look at it, what happened to the blood pressure? They did this study, they gave money to one group of the person to spend on themselves, and then the other group spent on someone else other than themselves. And they found that the group which spent the money on someone else, they had much lower blood pressure than the group who spent on themselves. So in other words, the satisfaction, the stress reliever, the sympathetic hormonal level, they're much lower, and your anxiety level is much lower when you're doing for something. On the other hand, if you look at the pain center, anytime when you give something to someone, you forget about your own worries. You feel happy. The pain center, whenever there is a stimulation coming on, it gets deactivated. So you feel less pain, you feel happy, your blood pressure is low. And then again, what they found was that how can that happiness or reward work? So they tried to look into three groups. One, they gave them money, they can just, spend on themselves. The other person did the random act of kindness, and third person did some innovative thing. What they found that someone who did the random act of kindness, they feel much better than somebody who did innovative thing. And the last one was somebody who did something for themselves. But the interesting thing what they found was if you can be creative in your random act of kindness, you feel much better. Rather than doing the same act of kindness every time, you try to be creative. You try to, even if you're writing a letter, you try to come up with a different way that's better. Always appreciate people. Leave a tip. Somebody is trying to get in a lane. If they're stuck, you can help them go ahead of you. That always makes you feel better. Always praise the people. If I'm doing a good job, go ahead and praise for me. That actually works and make you happy too. So I'm just saying it for you all.
And less stress means that you age slower. Thank you very much, Dr. Surani, for being with us today. We appreciate you. If you have a question for Dr. Surani, all you have to do is send that question, text it to this number on your screen, 361-855-6397.